Ooh. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Wars. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you're having a wonderful day, my friends. Today, we're going to be focusing on the shorting, how to short, how to fade, how to make money going to the downside. I'm going to be breaking down SPY for you today and walking you through everything step by step. All right. So if you're ready, let's step into the war zone. First and foremost, can you hear me okay? Hit me with a one if you can hear me. All right, audio is good. Let me know. Let me know who's in the building today. Let me send you some love. Mauricio, Trading Wars Army, what's going on? Bad Indie, Trading Wars Army, what's going on? Nandi from Miami, what's going on, brother? Ramon, Trading Wars Army, what's going on, brother? Whiskey Ginger, Trading Wars Army. Jay Villa, what's going on? Shweta, what's going on? Kevin, Glenn, Trading Wars Army. Edwin, Trading Wars Army. Alicia, Trading Wars Army. Good to see you guys. Trading Wars Army, long and strong in the building. All right. So, my friends, let's get right into the price action. Boom. All right. So, let's go ahead and draw the previous day's high, which is here, and the previous day's low, which is here. So I started off today on the 3-minute chart, guys. I was pretty much done within 7 minutes today. Let me go ahead and show you what I did today, step by step with the room. So I went here and I actually started off with an opening range breakout. So this was the first little, way to get in short today. So I started off here with the opening range breakout. So this is the first 3-minute bar. Okay. And some of you might say, hey, Rich, why do you want to do an orb on today? And the reason I did it was because of this bar. So if you see here, this bar is an outside bar of the last 5-minute bar from the previous day. It created a nirvana. I just really like that this bar had a good range, okay, and it had wicks on both sides. So that was like giving me an idea that hey, I could try an opening range breakout here, give it a shot. And I started off the opening range breakout. I went with small size to test the water. Okay, hit me with a one if you follow me so far. Does that make sense? Otis in the building. Trading Wars Army strong. What's going on, brother? Todd, what's going on? Trading Wars Army. All right. So does that make sense, my friends? So this candle right here was basically telling me, all right, we have wicks on both sides. It's a big bar candle, so we can play this. So what I did here, guys, is whenever I take an opening range breakout, I'm looking to see, all right, if it breaks to the downside here, I'm gonna go short. And if it breaks to the upside, I'm gonna go long. All right. So that's what I was looking at right here. And then boom. So this candle came in right here, guys, and filled us to the downside. And what I really liked about this candle is that it started off as bullish, okay, and then it flipped. So those are usually very powerful moves because there is, trap bulls that are looking to basically for this to blow to the upside. So what I did here, guys, is I took a Fibonacci from the high to the low like this, and I used these targets here as my scale out. So 272, 50, 618. Those are the three targets I like to use. And then I put the stop loss to break even once I get down to the actual, sorry, my line is wrong. Then I put my targets to break even once I get to my first target. Depending on the bar, I like to basically quickly get it to break even. So let me walk you guys through that. Okay. So we got filled right here. Then you could see here. So I went short at 9:34 Eastern, 8:34 Central. So targeting 397.08, 396.62, and then 396.38. Those are the three targets hit. You could see here, target 2 hit, target 3 hit, boom. Okay, so we hit all of our triple targets right there, bam. And then right here, guys, on this position, this candle came back up and took out the rest of my runner. But I was still happy. I made good money basically within the first 7 minutes. And it was a really clean trade. Really clean trade. Opening range breakout. Very nice. Hit me with a 10 if you followed me there so far. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to get into the fibs. Okay. So hit me with a 10 if you followed me there so far. All right. So as you may know, right, we have the Fibonacci channel, which is a new channel in the room. And let me walk you through how we went about doing the fibs today, because a lot of people have questions. A lot of people even ask about this. So this is in the room as well, which is basically how to set it up in TradingView. So here we go. So you could see that we started off our morning leg after we had this big push up. So let's go through that together. So we came down, we had a boom, a big vertical push, right? That's a big push. So that's our key. So let me go to the 5 minutes so we can see it a little bit easier. That's our key right there, that hey, this is a potential leg to the upside. This is a potential Fibonacci leg. And why am I lagging? I feel like I'm lagging. Get the refresh here. I think I'm lagging here. Are we back? Okay, we're back. All right, so we're back on the 5 right here. So here we go, guys. So we had, let me hit the replay again from right here. So we had this big vertical push up. So that's your key. Okay, now we can draw our leg. So here's your low, then here's your high, right? So we drew it in the room together, same way, okay? So that was the previous day's range, and then we went ahead and we added just the leg from the low to the high, okay? And what you'll see here, guys, is watch closely. Let me just zoom out here. We pop down, 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 right to the 50. Okay. And then from the 50, boom, new high. So today we had the 50. So the golden zone is always from the 50 to the 786. This is the golden zone that we look for to dip by. So today we tagged the 50 one shot and we turned around and went boom. Okay. Hit me with the 9 if you guys follow me there. Hit me with a 9 if you see the algo. Do you see the algo? So look, like there's a big red candle. It looks really bearish, but as soon as we tag the 50, the bull algo steps in, pops up. Okay. So that was a really nice quick morning leg there. And then from here, guys, we came back down, and then so once we make a new high, so I want you to pay attention to this, right? So I have custom targets. So the 10% is one of the targets that I've created from my back testing and everything like that. I said, you know what, the 10%, it's a good level. And you could see here, guys, with the 10%, we had an outside bar. So we also had another confirmation at the extension here, right? That this is where we could actually short. And then you'll see here, guys, that we always have the golden zones for the shorts as well as the golden zones to go long, because there's always going to be two sides to the coin. So we had that outside bar here, guys. We came back, check this out. We came back to the 50 again. We put in an inside bar. So this was another opportunity to get in right there. And we popped up again. Okay. And I want you to pay close attention to this candlestick here, because this actually gets us to our lesson on fading. Okay. So I want you to pay close attention to that candlestick right there. Okay. So anytime we fail to make a new high, what happens is any bull that was buying up here, anticipating a breakout, they are trapped. So what I love to see is inside bars or outside bars, like these bars near the top of the range, because what it's telling me is somebody was buying the breakout, but now they're in trapped. Okay. And what I like to do on top of that is I will take a Fibonacci from the high. This is called the opposing leg from my book, and I'll stack it here. And you'll see how that lines up exactly with the 95%, which is basically the last line of defense before we make a new high. All right. So we had a beautiful inside bar here, guys. And, you know, this is like our old school style of trading, back to the basics. Just take that bar, it breaks below, put your stop loss above the bar, guys, and check this out. Bam. That's it. Clean. Very, very clean. Okay. And that was the best trade of the day. And basically, when you're looking for fading, right? When you're looking for exhaustion, you want to see, all right, when we make a new high, do we slow down? Do we have an outside bar? Do we have an inside bar at these highs? Are we lining up with the Fibonacci extensions? Those are the things you have to ask yourself. So if when we take our fib from the morning here, we came to the 10% extension, right? So those are all little things that when you add them together, it gives you a sign that, hey, the bulls can get exhausted here. And why that's good as well, guys, is because the risk is small. If you buy puts up here, if you buy puts up here, you have a very tiny risk. You risk the candle. You risk one bar. You risk a bar, guys, and look how many bars. You risk one bar here, guys, you made about 25 bars. And when you trade with that risk to reward, guys, you will always be profitable if you can get that optimal risk to reward. All right. Hit me with an 11 if that makes sense. You guys follow me? Does that make sense? So the lesson today was about exhaustion, and you really see exhaustion when you start to put in these fractals near the highs. When we come up to the 10% extension and we pause like this right here, we just pause. Those are signs. Hey, the market can be turning here. I could get some puts. I could give it a shot. Okay. So that's pretty much the plan today. Like for me, guys, personally for me, I took that 3-minute opening range breakout. I took it short and I was good. I was good. Okay. I didn't need to do anything else. I mean, if you already made money on the day, you don't need to force anything else. And when you trade for a long time, you're gonna get in the habit of, lock in profits and move on to the next day, because it's like every day it's like a battle, right? Every day it's a battle. You want to just stay alive. Okay. So there we go, my friends. I really hope you enjoyed that lesson on fading, exhaustion, Fibonacci extensions. If I go back here to SPY, guys, I think we're getting into a nice little point to buy the dip right now, just for some lottos. And I'm going to be looking at it right now, guys. Let's go ahead and draw the fib from the high to the low right here on the very, very close to the 272. Let me mark this up exactly: 497.98 and 410.64. Let's go ahead and do that. So let me just put that here. Okay, watch that. Look at this, guys. This is pretty scary, because check this out. We touch it? 391.96. So we're really close to that 272 extension, literally. So we're doing the same kind of things that we do on the 5-minute chart here. We're just doing it on a weekly chart. And I really want to see tomorrow how we react down here. If we can hold this tomorrow, guys, this will be an excellent place for some lotto calls. And I'm actually going to go ahead and post the plan in the swing room right here for the SPY swing trades. I'm going to go and post my plan in there. But I really think that this is an actual excellent opportunity to try to buy the dip. We're also lining up, guys, here with the 272 is lining up pretty much where we've had, this cluster, little cluster here. You could see we had a little double top attempt here back in 2021. And those old areas of resistance can definitely act as support. If we go to the monthly chart here, right, and we just take a Fibonacci, let's take a full Fibonacci from the low of COVID all the way to the high. So, in this chart, we definitely have some more room. We definitely do. But I really feel like on the weekly, at least for a lotto perspective, that there should be some great opportunities there for sure. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and post that, guys. Definitely check me out at tradingwars.com if you want to learn more about the fibs. We've been doing the fibs live every day at the request of our members. So I'm really trying to make sure that I give you guys the quality that you want, right? So basically here, guys, check me out on here. If you get any one of these 3 books, you can get 1 month for free and you can trade with us live tomorrow or sign up on the main page, okay? Who wants to do some scans on Trendspider? Hit me with a 6. Fibonacci roadmap, got to get good at reading the map. Yep. It's the same thing every day, brother. Once you do it a few times, you'll be good to go. Hit me with a 6 if you want to do some scans right now. Boom. All right. So let's bring this up here. So let's go ahead and do some scans. I always use the 5-minute chart, period. It doesn't matter where you draw the fib. It could be on the 15, it could be on the 3, it could be on the 5. It's the same thing. The highs and the lows are the highs and the lows. Whether you're on an hourly chart, a 5-minute chart, or a 15-minute chart, if the high is $100, it's going to be $100. It doesn't matter. Okay, so here we go. So let's go ahead and look at this blue raindrop right here. Let's scan this. Let's see if we can get any fun here. Mastercard. Yeah, that's nice. Ooh, that's a very rare pattern. I don't think I've ever seen that. Okay, we've had one back here in October 25th and 26th, 2021. And that was the last time we had that double blue raindrop. That's a very interesting pattern. I really like that too, because what are people talking about? Anyways, I really like this one too here, guys, because this is actually on a nice Fibonacci. So if I can go here, oops, that's not the fib tool. Let me get the fib tool, which is here. If I take this fib from here to here, guys, yeah, right on the 786. Really, really nice. Let's go ahead and look quickly at the monthly chart for Mastercard. I mean, that's pretty nice for you guys that are interested in trading these names, right? This definitely looks like a good spot here for Mastercard. What do you guys think? Give on a scale of 1 to 10. What do you think about this? What do you think about this chart here? So if we just take a fib from that big COVID drop right on the 382, we go here to the daily and we have a double blue raindrop. Very, very, very crazy pattern. What do you guys think? 1 to 10. So that one looks pretty good. Let's see what else we had here. We had, so I'm just looking at names that I trade. I wouldn't be trading any one of these except for Mastercard. That's probably the only one I would focus on. So if I go right here, let's look at the Holy Grail, see if we can find any. We'll go ahead and remove this. I don't think there's any Holy Grails, but we can definitely look. And don't think there is. So let it do its scanning. So yeah, let's talk about this double blue raindrop. So if we look at the last time we had a double blue raindrop, this was back, like I said, in 2021 of October. You can see here, guys, that I think we had like it was a little bit of a trap, I would say. It was not clean at all. Okay. And definitely wasn't clean, guys. But let's see what we had here on the Holy Grails. So we have Wells Fargo. That's a nice one here. Let's go ahead and put that into candles. Nice little Holy Grail here, guys, sitting back at some support. That one will be a great candidate for a nice trade there. I really like that one. Wells Fargo, UNP, Union Pacific. I know some of you guys trade that. The last time we had a Holy Grail was back here on the 15th of March. That was a nice winner right there. Okay. So I really think that this could be a nice opportunity. The way that you trade the Holy Grails is you literally just take that break of that inside bar. Okay. Or you could go down to the 5-minute chart and look for an opening range breakout. See if we have anything else here. JP Morgan, that's a good one right there. That's beautiful. Nice, tight Holy Grail. Look, the last time we had one, March 11th, was a great push. So definitely keep eyes on that. I really like that. So those are some interesting ones. Let's go ahead and look for some Nirvanas and see if we can find some of those. These scans are on Trendspider only. Okay, so if you have a Trendspider account, guys, then you can go ahead and just email them, and they will go ahead and send you my scans. And you just have to they'll put you under my affiliate program, and then you'll be able to get these scans. All right. So help me out, man. If you do have a Trendspider account already, please let them know you want to be under Rich, and then they'll take care of you. Okay. Or if you want, you can use my code and sign up, and you'll be able to get these ones as well. So look at this here. We have Love with a Nirvana. It looks very similar to this one over here, guys, where we had a big drop. But if you look at Love in general, these Nirvanas tend to be pretty accurate here. Like they do lead to some significant moves. So we got a nice one right here. MU, really interesting. This is a very big one here. Let's focus on MU for a bit. Let me take off the scanner. So, if we really go back here and we look at the last time we had this Nirvana, it's literally kind of in the same spot, right? Can this be used in Thinkorswim? Yes, I have the scanners in Thinkorswim in my Discord. But this is pretty intense, actually, I would say, because the last time we had the Nirvana was literally in the same spot. And this was just a massive rally here, from about $68 to $100, basically. This time, though, the kicker candle, which is the outside bar, has an inverted hammer. So this is definitely a hot pick for tomorrow. I'm going to focus on this. Is how I come up with my picks, guys. I try to figure out what looks like it can move tomorrow based on the patterns. And I definitely think this one is really good. Hit on a scale of 1 to 10. How do you guys feel about this one? I think this one has a lot of potential. Seems like every Nirvana on MU has made significant moves. So we're just basically betting for the same type of price action into tomorrow. So that's good, man. I mean, I'm going to share some more picks tonight on my stream. No, I'm not buying anything right now. These are for picks for tomorrow. So tomorrow, based on the price action, what these patterns tell us is that tomorrow there's likely to be a move, right? That's why I scan. I scan for stocks that are likely to have big moves coming based on the pattern. And then from there, we execute the pattern. Okay. Thank you, my friends. I really appreciate your time. Like I said, check me out at tradingwars.com if you want to trade with us live tomorrow. Fibonacci room has been on fire, and I'm going to post a swing pick here. I'm looking for some lottos on SPY. I think it's a good shot here, man, because we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red weeks. And just by using that with the combination of the Fibonacci extension, I do think some lotto calls are going to be worth a shot. I'm not saying they're going to work, but from a risk to reward perspective, it's good. It's good enough for me, because if I get this right and I get 3 or 4 or 5 times my money, then I'm going to be good to go. And that's the way you got to think about trading. Okay. So please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Definitely leave a comment and you'll have a chance to win the giveaways on Sunday. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you for your support. Channel has been growing really well, and I'm very pleased with that. And I'm just going to keep continuing to give you all the education that I have and share my experience with you to make you a better trader, you know. And I really hope the Fibonacci can change your life, change your PNL, change your mindset on things. And, you know, chasing things in life, it's never a good idea. It's always better to wait for things to come to your lap, guys. Trust me. Chasing usually ends in a bad way. All right. Have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow.